Hi there everybody, Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. A big welcome to you all to the KCOM Stadium. And the match today, Hull City against Crystal Palace.
And your Hull City. Hull City lineup. Number 23, David Marshall. Number 27, Ahmed El-Mohammadi. Number 5, Harry Maguire. Number 21, Michael Dawson. Number 6, Curtis Davis.
Well, whoever he's playing for, when he plays well, his team plays well, Christian Benteke.
He's got all sorts of qualities, but his strength is one of those, and he really does use it to the maximum.
Number 11, Sam Lucas. Number 10, Robert Snodgrass.
We've got the Hull City team here for you. David Marshall starts in goal. Michael Dawson starts with Curtis Davis in central defence. Tom Huddleston starts with Jake Livermore in the middle, and a partnership with these two strikers up front. Here's the Crystal Palace team. Wayne Hennessy plays in goal. Scott Dan plays with Damien Delaney as the centre-backs. Andros Townsend plays with Wilfried Zaha looking to provide width. Christian Benteke is the sole striker today.
Referee for today's game is Wayne Scott. Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Graham Scott is the match referee today. Well, we're underway here. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Andros Townsend. James MacArthur. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Gets his foot in there. He's coming forward with some danger. Joe Ledley. Lost his man. And shoots! He's kept it out. And the cross coming in. Good defending. Through pass. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. To Robertson. Tom Huddleston. Robert Snodgrass. Jake Livermore. Good forward play from them. Tom Huddleston. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Dawson. Tom Huddleston. Now that's a throw. Andros Townsend. There's some potential in this move. Hull City have the ball back. Robert Snodgrass. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Now Kelly. Benteke. Attacking now. They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. Davis. Livermore. It's good work between these two. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. There's the ball in. He's better usually at crossing than that. It was a defender who got there first quite easily, actually. Tom Huddleston. Robert Snodgrass. Here's a chance to attack. In quickly. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, there's just a risk that they might get caught out. Trying to thread it through here. That's the way to win the ball back. Davis. To Robertson. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Made the challenge well. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Huddleston. For Hull City, a real task today. They are capable of winning this game if they play to their very best. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. They might open them up now to put them in front. Snodgrass! And they've scored. That's the first goal of the game. Quick and slick.
Well, they passed it around with such fluency. I mean, the opposing defence didn't know where they were. What a goal.
Different angle on it here. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. James McArthur. There's good progress with this attack. A bit risky that with the back heel. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. To Robertson. Tom Huddleston. They've got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing. Robert Snodgrass. Here's an opportunity, mate. And it's a shot now. It's a fine strike, but not quite what he was hoping for.
But when he's hit it, I'm sure he would have thought that was going to bulge in the back of the net. Not quite, though.
Held off the defender with some good touches here. Good forward play from them. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Robertson. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Huddleston, great stop. Simple save for Wayne Hennessy. He's coming forward with some danger. Through pass. There goes the cross. And in comes the header. Oh, great work by the keeper. It's a corner for Hull. Safety first there. And now a throw-in. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. And that is a chance again. Let's have a quick look at it. We can squeeze it in, the save.
Oh, there's nothing like seeing a top-class save like that.
Got it back again from his teammate. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. And that's good support as they build this attack. Space for the shot! That's a good save. He got a touch to that. With this goal advantage, they've now got a corner. Well, the corner is dealt with decisively by the defenders. And it's gone out for a throw. Good anticipation by the opposing player there to read the direction of the throw. Well, here comes the support. Just working away to try and find an opening. Well, they've wasted that crossing position, haven't they? Easily cleared. Robertson. Huddleston. Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. Good through pass. It's a good piece of defending. That's a straightforward piece of work for the goalkeeper. James MacArthur. Good challenge here. Tom Huddleston. Livermore. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Into the attacking third. Huddleston. Too high, but not by much. They've cut the pass out there, and maybe that will ease the pressure. Townsend. Hull City strong in possession. The ref blows for the free kick. It was a very good effort earlier, wasn't there, Alan? Here it is.
Well, that's when you need a bit of composure, close in, somebody that's going to keep the head and at least get it on target rather than to blaze it over the bar.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. James MacArthur. Andros Townsend. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Defender to it first. Well, it's out for a corner. And now the shot. Oh, off target at such a crucial moment. They could have been level.
I think the occasion got to him there. All he needed was a cool head, but couldn't supply it.
Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Michael Dawson. Robertson. On the attack here. Here the challenge is a good one. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Joe Ledley. James MacArthur. Well, it's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. And that, for sure, is a goal kick. Davis. To Robertson. Davis. Huddleston. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. He slid in there with the tackle.
The referee has indicated.
Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes.
Added time.
to Robertson. Well, they're in a good position here. Good defending. Well, it rests with the referee as to whether to stop the play. That's what the laws of the game say, and he has stopped the play.
Coming off the pitch, number 11, Sam, to be replaced by number 7.
Well, that's a shame. It's always tough to see a player have to go off through an injury, but the substitute is ready to try and make his mark.
Well, the injured player has gone off. We're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball. That's half-time at 1-0. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Looking for an opening with some good... They might open them up now to put them in front. Snodgrass! And they've scored. That's the first goal of the game. There goes the cross. And in comes the header. Oh, great work by the keeper. Good support as they build this. Space for the shot! That's a good save, he got a touch to that. So here we go with the second half. There's some potential in this move. A timely challenge. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Joe Ledley. James MacArthur. Benteke. They've got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing. Gonna try one now. Oh, I'm not sure how they've done it, but they've got themselves level again. They've pushed upfield, thrown one or two extra players forward in the time of need, and it's paid off. Well, there's a goal that's perhaps not gone according to the script here. They just picked their moment to get forward after a lot of defending.
Yeah, and they can thank the defenders for that, but when they did get the ball, they moved it forward really quickly. They were ruthless there.
So away we go at 1-1. He's been dominating the match with the quality of his passing. need to try and get the ball back now. Joe Ledley trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Robert Snodgrass. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Jake Livermore. Comes in with a tackle. Joe Ledley. There's the ball in. Not a great cross at all in the circumstances, and pretty easy to cope with by the defending team. Crystal Palace have a substitute getting ready. A timely challenge. Robert Snodgrass. Well, he's got away from him. Benteke. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. James MacArthur. Brilliant team play this, with the passing, the movement off the ball to make the passing possible. Good forward play from them. That's a turnover of possession here. Couldn't keep it. Good challenge here. It is an advantage for Crystal Palace, and they're going to try and take advantage of the referee's decision. On the Hull horizon, a new player, a substitute. To Robertson. Clever little back heel. Huddlestone, who's coming forward with some danger. A couple of options for him from the free kick, whether to go for goal or put it to where his teammates are lining up. He's gone back, the referee, to book the offender. He let the play go on. It was good work by the official, but he's quite entitled to book the player now.
Well, he's always going to get a yellow for that, wasn't it? It was a silly challenge, and yes, you play advantage, but he's got to be punished for it.
He's going to make a change now. And the shot taken quickly. He tried his luck, but his luck was out. Turn pass. Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. Here's a chance to attack. They've coped with it well defensively. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Well, he's got support here. Shots on here. Chance taken, goal, they're in front. Well, one team is very happy here and one team is very frustrated. And yet you wouldn't have expected that kind of gap between these two. They deservedly lead.
Well, they've knocked the ball about well, Martin, and knocked it about with confidence. And as you say, they're two evenly matched sides, so that's been a big achievement for them.
Off we go again, 2-1.
Goal for Hull City. Number 8, Tom Huddleston.
Good reading of the play by the defender. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Clearly a throw, not quite clear whose throw it is. Andros Townsend. Nicely played through ball. Into the attacking third. Kabay! Very good stop here. It's gone for a corner. Played into the middle. Defender to it first. That would be a throw. Andros Townsend. He went in well. They've coped with it well defensively. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Here's the chance to get in the cross. And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner. And it'll go into the middle now. And he heads it for goal. And that's the goal that's brought them level. A terrific goal.
Well, it's come in from a long way out, and from that angle it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught out by it in the end.
Well, it was just perfect from the delivery to the finish. Top marks.
So it's 2-2 now.
Goal for Crystal Palace.
David Myler.
Scott Down.
Good football between these two. Nice passing. Tom Huddleston. Robert Snodgrass. Excellent passing. Great interplay.
Nice bit of footwork from the attacker, but it was made too easy for him. Poor defending that.
And now the shot! Hull City have a corner. A decent fist away by the keeper. Tackle goes in. Ward. Kabay. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. Oh, it's promising the build-up then, but the pass finally cut out after they kept the ball quite nicely. Robert Snodgrass doing well to keep the ball. Robertson. 20 minutes now remaining. Possession given away once more. Cabaye. Martin Kelly. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And in goes the cross.
Keeper comes and claims it, and no great risk.
Robert Snodgrass. Tom Huddleston.
It's a quick break. Got to be.
What a fine save.
Simple save for Wayne Hennessy.
Five shots, 4 on target for Crystal Palace.
Well, it had the makings of a match that wouldn't have too many chances created for this team, and I think the strikers recognised that, and they made sure they made the most of those chances.
They'll need to try and get the ball back now. David Myler.
Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go.
Building steadily here, keeping possession.
And then he went, just diverted it away.
Hull City ready to make a substitution now. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
And it's gone for a corner.
Top player, top performance today from him, right on his game. He's being substituted now, and the crowd have loved watching his performance.
Yeah, it's just all gone right. Doesn't happen all the time, but one of those days where he didn't really put a foot wrong.
And he's met it with his head.
It's in for them. Wow, that has come as a surprise, particularly to the opposition who were dominating the match. But the team have made good use of a stray ball in midfield. They've taken it on. Good play, good from their point of view. Not so good for the opposition.
That goal really takes your breath away.
Well, it was a beautifully struck corner, and the finish was deadly.
Hull City are behind in this game.
Goal for Crystal Palace.
Ryan Mason.
27, Burnley.
Attacking now. Wasteful pass, unforced error really. Martin Kelly. Townsend. Andros Townsend.
Gets his foot in there.
Time is ticking away here, and they haven't got too much of it left to deal in. The fans, though, racking up the atmosphere.
Yeah, just important now that they don't launch long balls forward, that they keep their patience and try and fashion an opening.
Good interception. Just needed to settle on the ball before striking the shot. James MacArthur. There's some potential in this move.
Real opening now. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save.
Well, they've got a corner now, and possibly a chance to add to their lead.
Cleared the ball. It's tough for the defenders, they keep conceding these corners. Well, here we can see the corner count so far.
And that will be a throw.
Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? In goes the tackle, and it's a corner because of it.
There's good progress with this attack.
To bring them level.
He's kept it out.
Still, as we are on the scoreline, but there's still time, even this late in the game, for a twist to the tail. Good challenge. He's got his tackle in. The ball's gone out now.
It's looking good, this move.
There goes the cross.
And it's back for a corner again. Excellent play to attack at this late stage. They haven't given up yet.
Tackle goes in. 5 minutes still to go, Alan. Added time.
Well, that's a good amount of time to try and get the equaliser. And maybe they might just think they can win this match.
Here's a chance to counter-attack from that wasted cross by the opposition. And they're sending the goalkeeper up for the corner. Not too many more attacks, I don't think. Very late in the game. Gonna try one now. He's brought it level, right in the nick of time.
Well, cometh the hour. Cometh a top striker to produce here right at the death.
Well, what a dramatic night this has been. We've had drama almost to the very last kick. They left it so late. They're level, Alan.
Well, you played to 90 minutes, Martin, and they certainly did that here. Great stuff from them.
6 goals, evenly shared. So we start again.
Number 20.
Now Damien Delaney. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. The defender really putting his body on the line to stop the cross. Robert Snodgrass. Ryan Mason. David Myler. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come.
They've lost the ball in a bad area.
That's the referee's final whistle, and the scores are level. For an opening with some good. They might open them up now to put them in front. Snodgrass! And they've scored. That's the first goal of the game. Got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing.
Gonna try one now.
Shots on here.
Chance taken, goal, they're in front.
Kabay! Very good stop here. And it'll go into the middle now. And he heads it for goal. And that's the goal that's brought them level.
Bit of footwork from the attacker.
And now the shot.
And he's met it with his head. There's some potential in this move.
Real opening now.
Not too many more attacks, I don't think. Very late in the game.
Gonna try one now.